It's 22nd, library. Tomorrow it's a short video again today because NWE, yeah.
Oh,
A
man.
chance to go from there.
That's very sad.
Numbers go away. All right, let's go to count. Tomorrow we get to go back to normal schedule. All right. As far as IXL goes, with this one, so tonight is your last time if you are wanting extra credit. You have to have it submitted by tonight because I am grading them early tomorrow morning when I come in. And you can still get 6 out of 5, which gives you the extra credit. Once I've graded them tomorrow morning, the highest grade you can get is then a 5 out of 5 by Friday. After Friday, it becomes a 3 out of 5, and I charge you B points. So I figure I will keep trying to I will keep trying to remind you each day as we try to get you there for it. Do not forget, you have to submit it on Canvas. Because I had a kid who did it early and then didn't submit it on Canvas and was surprised when they didn't get their extra credit points. And I was like, you forgot the part where you have to actually follow directions. Remember that yellow sheet? It's all about direction following. This is where it comes in. Finishing IXL's 1 and then screenshot Canvas. Questions from there? No. Just staring at me? Works for me. And then again, posting over here for you guys to be able to see the grades and the B points and the information. I will update them every Monday. Then you get to find out which kids are going to be down in single digits. And you get a chance to look around. You won't know their names, but you'll get a chance to know what classes they're in and grades and stuff like that. Those of you who have not turned in a thing, I will update grades. We have 2 grades coming in this week. We have a homework assignment due later this week, and we have a quiz on Friday. Neither one of them should be really tough and give Sloan a reason to side-eye me. So I think we should be safe. All right, good to go there. Then, learning bits. Did we make table of contents yesterday?
Yeah.
How many?
Oh, 6.
3.
There's 6 pages.
Okay. Well, this is one table of contents, so 3 of those. Did we get to your X pages?
Yes.
Did we get to the numbering of the pages?
Yes.
How far did we number?
30.
Did we get to the big H?
Yes.
And the big B?
Yes.
Ah. Did we get to our first bell work?
No. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Then let's find out. Turn to giant page X. Let's see who's right and who's lying.
Giant page X.
Giant page X.
I was on that.
I wasn't yelling at you yet. Don't listen to her. She's crazy. Then turn 1 page. This should be our table of contents. And we do have an entry in there. It says a joke, page 2. All right. And let's, all right. Home children, in case you don't, you're going to have that on there. Go you. And then we turn to page 2. And you'll know you're on the correct page when you have a little 1 in the bottom left and a little 2 in the bottom right. And that was as far as we'd gotten. All right. Looking on page 2, we are going to put our entry on here. For a moment, we are going to pretend it is still yesterday and that we are caught up with all of my other smart classes. And we're going to pretend we're one of... Okay, don't pretend you're a smart class. Embrace being the other class. Don't you sass me. So you're going to go up here on the bellwork side. Which side is the bellwork side?
The one with the big B.
Oh, good job, Paige. The one that has the big B out there. In this top corner right there, you are going to write down the date that it was assigned. Remember, we're pretending it's yesterday. So what date are we writing?
August 21.
Took a bit. Right. Aug 21, 8/21, Ocho 21. I don't speak a lot of Spanish. Very well, though. Then you're going to go to the middle, and you're going to write down the title of this assignment, which is... Good job, Ella. A joke. Then, you're going to go to this part of it, and this is where you're going to write down what the actual assignment is. I tried to think of the easiest bell work I could come up, because this is basically just a practice one that we are doing together, and I figured having you just write down a joke was not as easy as we could get. The only way you don't get credit for this is if you don't write anything down. You could literally just write down a duck, and I'm thinking that you think that's hilarious, and you're like, a duck! And you just start laughing. Or for others of you, you could write down something like my math grade. And that might be your example of a joke. Or you could put down, when I look in a mirror. any number of things you can choose to write down that is going to work for whatever you think a joke might work as. I am going to give you about 2 minutes to write a joke down. If you have never heard of a joke before, and you're like, what is this joheke thing? I will give you an example of one, and you can go from there. But my joke is pretty bad. They're like elementary level, because I have no idea how smart some of you guys are, and sometimes they go right over your head. You are welcome to use my joke, unless it's going over your head. If you're afraid my joke's going to go over your head, you can sit like this, and that will help you catch it when it goes over your head, and then you can just place it right into your skull.
Not
There you
throw
go.
it back.
For some of you, you might need longer fingers. We'll see what we can do to help
Do
you out.
not throw the joke back, because if you do,
Yeah.
you lose.
If you throw it back, I'm going to have to catch it. It's going to get real weird.
No,
So
you're going to pretend you're going to catch it, but you're not, and you're going to lose.
let's go with, we'll start some pretty low-level jokes for you guys. All right. So this is where I get to start telling where your guys' humor level is on whether these jokes go over your head. Which side of a duck has the most feathers? The outside. The outside of a...
Funny thing was that it wasn't.
Okay. Okay, well, that was my 5th grade level joke. We're going to bring it down a little bit. Let's go 4th grade. Maybe that was a little too high level for you. It's my 4th grade level joke. Why does Waldo always wear stripes?
Why?
He doesn't want to be spotted. Does he? But that implies you didn't get the duck joke, so that worries me a little. You can see the outside of the duck. Never mind. All right, so we're going to come back to, let's go down to 3rd grade level. Are we still trying to figure out the duck? The duck is like a fluffy thing. The 4th grade one, the one that
want to have
see, because
But he
he's
doesn't want to be spotted.
spotted, because he has stripes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going to go down to 3rd grade. Apparently 4th grade is a little high for us. So 3rd grade. Okay. What do you call a dog that does magic tricks? A abracadabra door.
I got that one.
See, Ashley got that one.
I heard about that one
All right.
500 times. That
We're going to just go down to 2nd grade level. We'll see how it goes from here. What do you call a can opener that no longer works?
I cannot open it.
A can opener. See? Martin's 2nd grade. The others of you guys are going to work up to 2nd grade because you're still trying to figure out how that, see, a can open, can't, okay. Well, then we're going to go a whole different direction with you guys then. So here's the joke that my daughter came up with when she was in kindergarten. So maybe you guys are more of a kindergarten level joke, and we'll see. If this is what makes you guys start laughing, I'm going to judge you left and right. So when my daughter was in kindergarten, I came home and I was like, hey, I was having set up notebooks and we were doing like a joke in class and the kids were struggling and didn't understand it. And I was like, they didn't know a good joke. My daughter goes, I know a joke. And I go, Kaylee, what's your joke? And she goes, look, Daddy, a duck. And I went, what? And I go, there's no duck. She goes, I know! That's what's so funny! And just started laughing. That was...
You look devilish.
I was watching Sloan try to hold it in. She's like, I'm a kindergartner! It's okay. So for some of you, if you just want to write down, look, a duck, I understand completely. You are going to crack Sloan up for days. You can just walk by saying it, and you're good to go. You now have about 30 seconds to finish writing whatever your joke is.
Can we actually write a duck?
Can you ask me what a duck is?
No, can we actually write a duck?
That's fine. I'm good with it. I am coming around to make sure that we have not messed up. Writing down.
Are you going to hit us with that if we mess
Some of you
up?
guys are going to need to get out your phone and hold down Siri. Go, Siri, what's a joke? And then Siri's just going to come up with a mirror. Classic. Are you Googling a joke?
Yeah.
Not judging. Totally judging.
Jokes are funny, right?
Hey Siri. Tell me a joke. I don't want my iPad.
No. The jokes are funny. Don't write this
The worst part is,
What?
The jokes are funny. Don't write this
I messed up that joke. She actually said a fish, but I got distracted by ducks. Alright. Those of you who are still trying to Google a joke, which is a frightening number of you, you've now given yourself homework how to figure out what a joke is. For the rest of you, we're going to turn back to giant page X. sure all the kids at home are Googling a joke right now too. Giant page X. We're going to turn one page. So you should have this, where you have the table of contents. You already have an entry on the right-hand side where it says a joke. We are now going to do our first homework together. It's as challenging as the bell work was. For some of you, that's scary, because the bell work was pretty challenging. But it shouldn't be all that bad, even for Isaac. So which side of the notebook is this going to go on? Which side?
Homework side.
Right. Homework side.
Who's that, left or right?
Left.
Just making sure. It's a little scary.
Yellow.
So, what? Means a lot to me. So this side, go over to where it says date, and we are going to write down the day we are doing this assignment. We're going to pretend today is today. Or we're so busy trying to Google our joke.
Writing my joke. Oh, I saw it.
I'm gonna be writing one. Are you gonna be writing 2 or 1?
So, today's date, August 22nd, or Aug 22, 8/22, Ocho 22. Number, how many homeworks have we done in here?
0.
This becomes,
1.
good job. Hopefully we can count that high. If not, then WBA scores mean a lot. Then we're going to come over to the title, and the title of this is Class Names. It's going to be a long year if this all it takes to get you guys to get shocked faces. Then, what is our page number?
1.
Oh, good job.
I'm so smart.
Then, stay on your table of contents. Again, I am walking around. As I keep learning, we're struggling. Once I have num-nummed you, num-num, num-num, then num-num, num-num. You can turn to page 1. No, not 1, num-num. Num, num-num. Num-num you? Why do you say what? Slow. Good job. Now you turn. No. Did you like buy Siri? You didn't need to take credit for it yourself?
What do you mean by num num?
It's like dumb dumb.
You get it?
Oh, it's just a sound. Num num. Num. Oh. Turn to page 1. You're going to know you're on the correct page when you have a 1 down here and a 2 over here. You should have a joke written over here. For some of you, you're going to look at this joke and then go, a duck? What? And just start laughing because you're going to find it hilarious. Others of you are going to scare me because you're going to read your joke and then go, I don't get it. I'm like, oh, wait, Siri. And then realize that Siri wrote a joke even you don't understand. So now, we're going to go over here to the left, or the homework side, with the big H at the top. What are we going to write in this top corner?
August 22. Or Aug 22.
Good job, H.A. On Fuego. Fuegoist.
What?
Then,
Fire.
you're going to, good job, my Spanish-speaking children. To the middle, you're going to write, there is...
Class
Good
name.
job, Toby. Class names. He just sounded so broken when he said it. I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll congratulate you next time I'm saying 2 words. Then, we're going to get to this middle area. It's always the beginning of the year when I realize you guys are used to like Sand Creek. And you're like, what's this? He just keeps making fun of me nonstop. I'm like, is that how education works? And the answer is yes. That's how education works. It's not my fault your previous teachers didn't mock you for an entire year. Back to here. The yellow sheet. What was the whole point of the yellow sheet? Wait. Good job, Vivian. You said 2 good words. Following directions. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to put the directions up there. You're going to freak out because it's more than 3 words. And then we're going to read the directions and we'll get a chance to do them and I'll help you out. Exactly. I know. More than 3 words! I can't do it! This is where you want want to drop out of school now and be like, I can't get to the 4. So this is where it's going to tell you what we're doing. What we're doing is writing down the names of all the people in class. And so you're going to write down, we have 25 kids in here, and then me. So 25 of yous, and then me. So are you one of the kids in here?
Yeah, do we have to put, can we put
So
me?
25 of you, and then me. And here's the part where you're going to struggle with the yellow sheet part. There's stuff written in big capital letters that a lot of kids don't follow. So I put it in capital letters to try and help you out. Because this is the part you want to make sure that we follow those directions. It's like 12 words. How are we struggling? It just says you're numbering them. Number 1 through 26. Good job, the one kid who figured out how to add numbers together. 27. I apologize. Now, to help you cheat, because I'm all about making it easy on you, if you take one finger and close your notebook, there's 2 answers on the front.
Oh.
Oh no! You're welcome! So on these names, you can either do first name or last name, or if they have a nickname, then you can do nickname, but I have not done a whole many nicknames yet as we're getting into all this. We'll figure it out from there. Spelling does not count because they're never going to see it. So all you have to do is get close enough. So as long as the spelling is close enough. Now, with the spelling, if you're going through and you're writing down Vivian's name, and you write down B-O-B, and you're like, I got close. That's not close. So you at least have to get close enough for me to figure it out. Just like you can't just go, that's a scribble, and then think it works. That's not going to work either. I'm just not going to give you credit. Plus, tomorrow, if you can name all 27 people without looking at your notebook and me just pointing at them, you get a monkey treat tomorrow in class. And you get a chance. I'll pick probably 2 people.
What?
I mean, it's sour. No, it's Starburst. And so in the Starburst, you get a chance to get one of those, and I'll pick 2 people to do that tomorrow. And to help you out, I'm getting ready to go through and point and say names. And don't forget our dead kids, because we have a dead kid there, and a dead kid there, and a dead kid over there. So we're going to do all those dead kids too. And I will go through and say the names, so if you're paying attention here in a second, you can get more of the names written down and cheat off of me telling you the names. Wait, did I talk about the big capital letters? Yes. And the fact that some kids aren't going to pay attention to those capital letters? Yes. And the fact that I'm going to have the chance to make fun of some? Okay, I just wanted to make, not that I was thinking of anyone in particular who may have struggled to read the giant capital letters. Don't worry, it's not like you're sitting, oh wait, no, we're figuring out numbers. All right. Oh, if someone points at you and tries to get your name, and they go, you, what's your name? Do you know what I want you to do?
Don't say your name.
No.
Put your hand in their face.
No.
Tell me your name.
No.
Wait, put your hand in their face and make the puppy eyes.
Say something else besides your name.
Good job, Jordan. Come up with a random name to see if we can mess them up. And you come up with something like Leroy or, I don't know, Flexamillion or something like that. And just see what we can come up with from there.
Yes.
And then we have that. Oh, also my other hint to you. You need to have some kind of order that you are writing them in. If you don't have, because if not, we'll talk more about this tomorrow. Well, it is homework. Lydia, why would it not be?
Oh, it says homework.
Oh my goodness. When's it due, Lydia?
Oh, Friday.
Is it due tomorrow?
No.
Why would you say Friday, Isaac? Oh my God, it's written in front of you. It's not due tomorrow.
Yeah.
Take off.